Hey everybody, Asher here. Welcome back to Football Manager 2022, where we are out for blood, or at least vengeance, or something. This is supposed to be the year where everything comes together in the second year of the franchise, and well, we've had some bumps along the road. That's not who we're looking at all. George Bello actually got picked up an injury. Not a major one, but still it's annoying to get it during a preseason game. Sprained ankle ligament, so he's going to lose early season time. That means he concedes to Para, the starting left back role. Then, if you noticed on the schedule tab as well, we lost to Hartford. Well, we didn't lose to Hartford, but a 2-2 tie counts as a loss in my book. Now, granted, we were 2-0 before I brought in the subs, but still, my sub should have been able to finish out that game, and we conceded two very late goals. It's annoying, but that's okay. We only have the first round of the North American Champions League here versus Herediano. I assume that's what it is. Like I said, this is a team that we should beat, but nothing is guaranteed. So my focus today is going to be on both of these matches. Like I said, there's nothing super controversial about what I'm doing in the starting lineup here. You can see Aguila and America. Alajuelense, I should know how to pronounce that, in Atlas, and then Isidro Metapan versus Cruz Azul, which is interesting. So we're having a lot of Mexican leaves, some Costa Rica. I don't remember what SLV stands for. El Salvador. Huh, interesting. I feel like I should have known that. Tactical meeting anyway. They want me to defend with more width. They want me to do more opponent instructions. They want me to make some changes on the first team. Guys, I think we're going to be okay. We're not increasing attack duties. We're not adjusting the instructions. And Derek and Kessler have a good partnership, which is fine. Kessler's number 3. I did make another signing, which is a Nielsen, but unfortunately, and he's more of just injury depth on the line here. But unfortunately, you have to register for the North American Champions League in time, and he's not in time for this match. So let's go ahead, adjust our lineup, and I'm just going to dive right into the game. Alright, so the fun part of all this is that it's kind of like preseason to a point. We have everybody that doesn't always know exactly what they're going to do. We have had some friendlies where things have gone okay. I will say as well that I didn't realize that Diego Gonzalez actually prefers being on the left-hand side. So I'm going to give that a try with Derek on the right because he has no side preference. And they're both very two-footed, so it shouldn't matter too much. But I do want to make sure my team, especially after dropping last game. Okay, the starters didn't drop, but I want to make sure that everybody knows that I'm expecting a win here. Let's see here. So good performance today. I like it. The camp's very happy. Kyle Duncan is looking okay. I mean, we're not totally perfect. We are on the road, obviously, first off, so that's always going to raise some concerns. But the other thing is that we had our sort of preseason training regimen that I'm very specific about wanting to have a few weeks out here disrupted, and that's North American Champions League is always going to do that. So our strength training is going to be on field training. Now, I haven't done too much to research or learn what Herediano's squad is, but Lud with the infield free kick, that's actually pretty good. I finally set up. Oh, how is that not a penalty? We got some home cooking. All right. Like I said, we do want to get an away goal here if we can at all. I may crank it up to attacking here in a little bit, but right now we're feeling good. We're not getting the highlight yet. But we'll see if they beat us through the middle or something, or if we have a very short run in the Champions League. Para sliding it to the left. Like I said, I had George Bello in there as well, but he wasn't quite available. Duncan moving it forward, and then Arezzo. That whole passing the space, very nice, and you can see that they are taking Arezzo very seriously. Nathan up to Lud, that's a good look. That is exactly what we want. Even if Lud was offsides, that'll work itself out. Let's go up to attacking. I think we're going to keep passing in the space, though. So far, the shape has been pretty well. Oh, Raw with the yellow card. That's not great. Oh, boy. Gilberto Acuna getting the goal in here right away. It's time to demand more. Like I said, we're on the road. I was just about to say this is the best team we've faced so far. And Acuna there, he slips one by Blackman. That's terrible. All right. And Morris is unhappy. Arezzo's not doing too good. Let's pause here. Let's take a look. So they've had a lot of possession here. We'll play for set pieces. I think we actually move it up to more direct. I said before I don't really like having a lot of overlap here, but with this tactic, the way we have the shape here, the overlap's necessary because I'm running 2 inside forwards. We're still going to pass to space here. But yeah, I need my team to step it up. This is not stepping it up. All right, well, 0-1, not a good start. Parra's done terrible. Poor shot to touch ratio. We have better XG. That was just a really good shot. And that's Football Manager. Sometimes you get Football Managered. But it's time to thrash our arms and say you've been terrible. Wake up. Here we go. So Acuna's leaving. He got a goal, and I guess that was enough for him for the day. Derek moving it forward into nothing. So Duncan with the throw in here. And let's see if Ludd can get it over to Arezzo to Morris. That's a goal. That better not be offsides. Like, that was just perfect. Arezzo is such an amazing facilitator, too. Just, like, watch. He has everybody's, like, piling on Arezzo, which is the right move here. And he just passes it on. Like, we even had Derek sitting in there waiting. He just stepped out of the way. So we got an away goal, which is very important because I do believe I should know these rules. But I do believe the North American Champions League does have their away goal rules. There's Parra trying to make up for it. Morris got a good cross if he can just hit it. Nope, there's Parra. And Ludd. Oh, that's not great. All right. Well, we're going to stay attacking because I think that's the right mentality if we're going to be going super direct. Okay, we're not going full. The game calls it Route 1. I guess that's what I'll call it too. What a pass. That's exactly what the tactic's supposed to do. And Nathan as a shadow striker is going to be moving up there. So Parra, oh, that'd be really nice if he could get the header down. I don't even know what Nathan's heading is really like. I didn't get him to be a header. He's not very tall. But see, we have a bunch of shots. We're at 52 right now. Arezzo has good fitness. Morris is staying in. Nathan is probably staying in. Let's see how these guys play it out. Like I said, they're playing the short passing game. It's all very fascinating here. Then their keeper's going to try to just hit it really far. Okay, so Diego doing the ball playing midfielder, not midfielder. Led up to Morris to Arezzo. What a shot. Oh, that was so close. All right. So I may want to look at my midfield for substitutions. Like Raul is on a yellow card and not having a great game. I may want to get him off sooner rather than later because I'd hate to lose a body. But see, we've got, like, my team just need to wake up. We got control of the midfield now. So that's excellent. Duncan moving it up the sides, and then Nathan over there is the shadow striker. There's a great cross. Oh my gosh. Is that offsides? That is a Matthias Arezzo just getting the second away goal. This is what I expected in the first half. This is what has been going on this whole time. Everybody's pushed up as high as possible. Finally, they're playing, like, actually getting the ball and passing it in front of the goalkeeper enough. You had a defender that completely whiffed on the header, and Arezzo takes advantage. So, very good stuff. We are definitely going to get Raul off due to the yellow card. So, ball-winning midfielder. We actually got Ronnie in here to be a ball-winning midfielder. That's exactly why we signed him, so that's great. Anybody else that looks like they need a break? We're going to have, like, a week to rest, so some of these guys need match sharpness. I wouldn't mind getting Kessler some game time, but these two are doing really good and need to get their partnership building up. I think I'm going to sub out Duncan for Shane O'Neill because Shane's not going to get a lot of playing time, and I don't want to get him too pissed off. And then we'll pick someone, probably load management Jordan Morris to do this. By the way, everybody's been, like, dropping their stats. I don't want to say I screwed up the mentoring groups, but the mentoring groups have not been working for me. I really need to look up and see what I'm doing wrong because There's some players, like, everyone's just like, we're all mad, and I don't know how much of it's training and how much is other stuff. And I'm pretty sure I only get 3 subs here in Champions League. We'll check that in a minute. But I'm comfortable with these subs. We're going to keep our attacking on. We're going to try to shore up our defense just a little bit. Like I said, Duncan's been doing good. And we're going to get Ludd in with the kick. And Derek, oh, was that a goal? Oh, Matthijs in there. Oh, that was sneaky. We may have to change the replay angle just to see if we can get this in just a second, or maybe the director will give us another look. So there's Ludd. Let's do that. I didn't do that enough last time. Let's do behind the goal. Can we get behind the goal? Oh. This is me. That's not what we want. Oh boy. So TV there. Oh, well. Replay camera. There we go. Behind the goal. So let's see what happened here is we have the nice television camera there. This is the good old Football Manager cluster in front of the goal. And literally the goalkeeper hit it right to Matthijs. Easy going. This kind of game is going to get him signed to somebody else real fast. Which is okay. Like I said, I built this roster planning to not have a Rezo in for the whole season. Although if I can keep him the whole season, that's going to be awesome. So it's here, 65 minutes. O'Neal finally moving out there. Ludd getting hit back to Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie! Oh, Sergio Ruiz doing the long shot thing that he can do sometimes. 66 minutes in. Anybody that probably isn't going to get a lot of run time. I wouldn't... You know... Blackman is complacent. I'm probably not dropping 2 goals. Let's put Diogo in. I wouldn't mind putting Facundo Matter in here. Let's see if I get dinged for my substitution amount. Yep, only 3 in the Champions League, so Diogo's fine. Mater, Boya, Isaac, who may not be the answer at backup striker with everybody else that's up here, but he's who I got right now. So Pump Fist, make the difference. Hooray! So this is motivational speaker cheat codes. The halftime talk, sometimes it really has an effect, and you can see here again. Oh, well, we can't see the heat map right now, but that heat map, they have a lot of possession in the middle. But when we're able to get the highlights to get forward, like here's Nathan again. Is Arezzo going to get a hat trick? He isn't yet. Morris is a little tired. And there's Derek over to Para. Para moving it on up. Like I said, I've been very happy with how Para's been doing in preseason. I've been rooting for Bello, but I have to acknowledge that Para and his 87,000 release clause is a really good get. He's never going to be Fuchs, but nobody is. All right, yeah, Morris is super tired. You know, I'm going to wait till this highlight, but I really need to, like, slow down the pace. All right. So lower tempo, waste some time a lot. All right. We just need to lower that intensity. We got a whole season with a whole bunch of shit to get through. We don't want to lose any more people in one game. Not a penalty. Ronnie moving it up this time to Arezzo, who's going to go for a hat trick or going to go for another assist. Not the hockey assist, though, unless... wow. O'Neal, very ambitious with that shot. I guess I still have the shoot on sight instruction on, though. So that's not too surprising. What a great opportunity for a cross there. Duncan probably would have hit that. We'll look at the heat map later, but if I can get just an interruption, but we are just on a tear now. We're not wasting time and wasting time. Ludd with the move up to Nathan. Nathan getting a shot in. But yeah, this heat map, the possession percentage. They have 54% possession, but they're largely possessing it in their half. So they're not getting it up, phrasing, but they're not getting up the field like we are. So 84, 86, Para's complacent. This is a preseason warm-up at this point. Unless we drop 2 goals in the last few seconds, just like we did against Hartford, that would be terrible. Matthijs doing the work. Getting at the Jordan Morris, who almost hits the volley. Like, we got 3 away goals now. That's all right. And I was about to say, what's that little battery icon on the top left? But that's the friggin' logo for the competition. All right, it's over. We did look like a totally different team. Looked like the team that I knew we were capable of being. Like, this is the graph of being shit, and this is the graph of doing what you're supposed to. Look at that XG. I think Matthias might have actually gotten over to XG here. They should have that as a stat. Just don't know if it's here. Well, anyway, that's definitely a good start. So, gotta give credit where credit's due. Something we can take into the next match. Everybody's happy. Nobody's not on fire. And press conference time. Morale seems high. I'm in this to win the whole thing. And the locker room, yeah, I'm gonna give credit to our people as we can here. So, Cruz Azul, Alan Helnes. I'm gonna have to play them, so I'm gonna have to learn how to do it, aren't I? But yeah, we hammered them. That's pretty good. It was all worth it in the second half. All right, so we got some other stuff. Arezzo Stellar. Obviously, we gotta praise him because our morale kind of sucks. Oh, did I mention last time that he actually formally came with his complaint that I had to make a promise to him. He expects to play like a star player. He is playing like a star player. He wants to be able to get in on Uruguay, which shocked he has no caps in this game. He should. I think he does in real life. So I don't know. Diego Gonzalez impresses. We had a lot of debuts, and Duncan, the captain, is delightful. But once again, and I think I mentioned this in comments before, but let's just go ahead and lay it out here. I do have a leadership weakness with this squad. If our captain, Brad Gentry, a rookie, has really high leadership, but then it's Kyle Duncan and Diego Gonzalez, who I believe is vice captain. 15 is not fantastic. Like, Krumholtz, oh, that's determination. Yeah, leadership. I was like, 17, 19, what was I thinking? All right, but let's move on to the next game. That'll be good. And then Ramirez, really... Oh, Miguel Angel Ramirez, who is the current real-life Charlotte Football Club coach. He's taking a closer look at Jordan Morris. Well, that's funny, because I signed him, and he denies it. Well, good job, bro. All right, I said we're going to do 2 games. Let's go to the second one. Well, what do you know? The player that I was concerned the most about having a constant string of injuries is now injured. This is why I was thinking, if I have to get rid of a designated player, it's going to be him, because when he's on the field, he does good. He's just missed a third of the season last season, out 5 to 6 days. If we look at the schedule in terms of the calendar, obviously that knocks him out of the second leg. So we got depth. Ooh, where am I? Why are we in February? We are in February. Anyway, we're here. And I may cancel this friendly. I'm probably not going to cancel this friendly. But, yeah, we just got a next person up. But he's another person where we're just going to have to watch the load management here and hope for the best, because it sucks that a player like him's getting injured all the time. Hey, what do you know? Early preseason. Shane O'Neill now injured. This is why I signed depth. Unfortunately, Shane O'Neill is depth for one of my positions that I don't have a lot of players registered for. Still, we're going to leave it to the doctors here. Yay! Alright, so going into the second leg here, the home match, you can see that I've made a few changes. I'm not going to be resting Arezzo because he is wanting to play as much as absolutely possible. Plus, he's actually in peak condition. My doctor said that even though Bello is close to being ready to, or is good to go for 75 minutes, so I need to get him some match fitness. I'm not going to play him the whole game. I'm giving Kessler and Diego Garcia some run time. Diego Gonzalez is going to be sitting in the background in case I need to replace Duncan. O'Neal Fisher, a player that we haven't seen in a while. He tore his ACL early last season. That's going pretty well. So I think I'm going to give Ludd and Ruiz a sit here. So yes, my designated players are gone. Technically, Nathan is still still designated player. So we'll see. I wonder if I can sign another one this season. All right, well, let's go ahead and hit the submit team button, and let's see if we can not concede 3 away goals. I did double check and make sure. Let's make sure my bench is good here. Left defense, right defense, and central defense. Wing, striker, midfield. We're good. All right. So this is always an opportunity to get some other players some run time that maybe they wouldn't normally get. So that's good. We'll do this. Then in the dressing room, I'm just gonna hands on my hips. Nope. Hands in pockets. Nope. What does that even do? Reluctantly facing the team. I'm not reluctant about this at all. We can't be complacent. That's good. I like the response. That's good enough. Let's dive on in. I feel confident, and we want momentum. We are resting some people because it's preseason, and the last thing I want is some injuries, and yet we're running Bello onto the field again, so that's fun. All right, so they get the ball first. You can see that the Charlotte FC is not very excited about this of the fans. You saw that as a sellout the other way. Areza with the infield free kick. Oh, that was so close. You love to see it. All right, so last time I had to go more direct to kind of unlock beating them, but I'm hoping my team is a little more up to it right now. So Mater and Boya were not in there before, and Boya unfortunately passing it directly to the opposition here. But Jordan Morris is doing good. Balo, it's going to freak me out that he has a plus around his name, but like I said, I just got to watch the clock with him. So Nathan moving it on up. He's got some crossing opportunities. Bello with a beautiful shot, and that is a penalty. And I wonder if that's going to be a card too, because that was just like he cleaned his clock. It's a yellow card. Like typically, getting your clock cleaned is very nice and a friendly thing, and that's Rezo. You got to hit this. There we go. I guess he juked him with his hips. 3rd goal of the season, 3rd goal of the competition. Wonder if anybody's going to notice him. So, yeah. He is the real deal. So that pretty much slams the door on anybody. So we'll probably give Morris some load management time. We only have 3 subs, so Bello has to be one of those subs. Nathan might be the other one. I don't know, it just depends. Arezzo, oh my gosh, is he going to get two goals already? No. But you can see they're just packing it in at this point. Raul up to Morris, up to Boya, to Duncan. Oh, he actually tried to curl that in. So yeah, I could drop the highlights down the key, but we're not gonna do that. I do need to do that more just to keep my sanity to get through here. But there's Garcia, top draft pick. First game out in front of the home fans. Credit the manager for doing that. Oh, what a beautiful pass. Oh my God, this is what was missing last season. The whole crossing, passing into space. I really tried to commit to the short little play possession stuff, but we got too much speed on the front line. We can just pass it in front and let our team outrun everybody else, and Arezzo is going to be the guy to do that. All right, so 19 minutes in. Oh, is this actually just, are we going to get all of our goals in the competition out now? Garcia trying to get a goal here at the start. He's actually got a 7.1. As we have cats doing weird stuff in the background. It's always cats doing weird stuff in the background. That's just my life right now. Mater on the corner kicks. If there is one thing that is a little unfortunate, it's that I do miss Fuchs's ability to take care of corners so much. All of my coaching staff hates everybody who's trying to do my corners, but I think that may be a Football Manager 2022 thing, because I've had side saves with far more skilled players, and it's kind of the same thing. Mater's a deep-lying playmaker, actually works a little bit better than what he was trying to do before. He can play advanced forward. I do like him, and I'm keeping him and haven't traded him because he has a lot of position flexibility, but man, he cannot shoot for shit. I thought that was another penalty for a second. So Jordan Morris up here. We're definitely not complacent. And they're really going for it. So Morris with the header off the crossbar. That's unlucky, but it's all right. So we're going to keep Boya in there for sure, just to give him a little bit more run time. But I do think we got to go total load management with some of our team here. We've got a lot of games, and the weather's not great. Nathan almost getting into action. He is really good at just sneaking up there and getting the ball. I mean, I know that's literally his role as a shadow striker, but he does it exactly like you're supposed to. So yeah, this is how I expected this to go. So that's a plus. Jamal Blackman is our worst player, and that's you know, we're just gonna what 45 minutes this was, you've blown him away. Everybody's complacent. Let's see what the assistant, if this is good or if this will blow it up, because I would usually say something like keep it up. We've created loads. We have actually blown him away. Our bench is complacent though, so we'll have to watch out for that. So we're gonna take Bello off here in a little bit. Like I said, he needs the match sharpness. If he doesn't get the match sharpness, he's just going to get injured again. So he's going to get some run time in the one last friendly that I have. I hate that it's scheduled so close. My assistant manager scheduled them, even though I thought I was supposed to be in charge of scheduling them, but whatever. Mater, infield free kick. Do we got it? Oh, Diego Garcia with his first ever career goal in his debut. Oh, did I tell you that my favorite Diego Garcia fact? Let's watch the goal here. Let's watch it from here and see if you can catch it. So behind the goal. Here we go. So he jumps. Okay, that doesn't really show it very well. Does he? I think he has a mullet. We're going to pretend that's a ponytail and not a mullet. All right, Diego Garcia. You ready? Did I already say this? Maybe I didn't already say it. He's 6'6". And he has... Oh, he does have the dreads. All right, well, we're 57 minutes in. We are up 3-0. There's absolutely no reason to risk injury here. So, O'Neal, get in there. I'm going to see if Arezzo can get a hat trick. So we'll put Isaac, who's a natural left winger, in for Jordan. And then Raul's good. Nathan's getting a little winded. Can Isaac play shadow striker? He can, so we'll put the rookie on. Oh, he's not the rookie anymore. I'd actually kind of like to play Nathan Dillon Saliba, but our midfield's okay and already has one sub in, so let's put Violante in there. He can't play this. I've done a terrible job about getting him to learn new stuff, but he can play left infield. I could turn him into a winger, but we're going to keep him as an inside forward. How is he with this role? Not much worse. Maybe a little worse. It's fine. Playtime. He is one of those players where his attributes outdoes what maybe the star rating tells you. All right, so 57 minutes. We get our 3 subs in, I think. Yeah, so there's Violante up to Fisher. Fisher, who's another player who's doing really well despite his low star rating for me last year. He just worked really well in the system. Violante trying a shot. As weird as it is to say, that's not his game. But maybe that's why I should be playing him as a winger instead. Garcia almost getting a brace himself. So yeah, we are doing quite good on the aggregate as round 1 matches tend to go. And we're actually dominating possession this time, so go team. I am a little spoiled about MLS having 5 subs instead of 3. They did change some rules before the season, but I don't think that was one of them. I should know all these things, but I just keep hitting the next button. What do I like about Football Manager? I like the team building. I like the fact that I can just watch the little matches and try to execute my plan. I don't have to know what these rules are. Violante is a great crosser, though, and I could have a goal here. Fisher, not as great of a crosser. Raul, I have no idea. Mater up to Duncan. Oh, Duncan actually getting a good shot in there. So they really do not want Arezzo to get the hat trick. Let's see who got it. Got it. Oh man, you can tell I'm recording late because I said got it. Kessler, can you get a good pass here? Mater, Raul, Kessler. Here's the thing. I'm gonna try to keep Kessler happy by subbing him in plenty. Oh my God. See, that's what I'm talking about. Violante shooting is not his thing. He was standing in front of the goal and he managed to miss all of it. He shot into the blue space. But yeah, Kessler, I'm getting a lot of trade offers for him, and objectively, I probably should take it. But I am concerned that if I'm just one injury away from needing another super high quality central defender in there. So what my plan is to kind of rotate pretty liberally between my 3 central defenders because they're all good. Be nice if they all had a partnership. That was almost another like crazy wonder goal there. But we are keeping Blackman in. That was, yeah, even the refs are like, there's no extra time. We're done. Although we're going to get one more highlight. Boya de Mater to Raul. Can we get the hat trick? No. Can't complain, though. Look, they got an XG. So, whoa. Best player was actually Diego Garcia. Well, like I said, and this is another thing. He's only 2-star for central defender, but his attributes, look at this. What do you want in a central defender? You want aggression. Bravery's not too great. Natural fitness is pretty much his only weakness, though. He makes good decisions. He has good concentration. He has good positioning. He has great teamwork, good work rate, adequate tackling. His marking could be better. Heading, jumping, height, weight, so he's not going to get shoved around. Strength of 10 could be better, but like, just that's why I traded as many draft picks as I did, because it's like this is the only player that could possibly be worthwhile, and I didn't think they'd take it. So there we go, outstretched arms. Let's celebrate, and that's going to do it for this one. So this is Asher with the beginning of our revenge tour, and I don't know if we're going to have just the draw here in a little bit, or it automatically does the draws. It should be like view the draw, click the draw, but for some reason it automatically does this for all the time. Atlas, though, is a very serious draw. Like one of the few teams that's like, oh shit, now I got to show up here. Because there's some other teams we could have played, like a bunch of MLS teams and stuff. Atlas is one of those teams that could win the thing all the way. So we've had our laugh. Now it gets serious. So when are we playing them, by the way? Wednesday, March 8th. So that's coming up really soon. Cool. That means we don't care as much about the Inter Miami match anyway. Hey, it's a home opener for the season, but we have bigger fish to fry. Like I said, that's a priority for the season. But that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll do it again soon. It's going to be a fun one. Take care.